Thinking Game Podcast, episode 231. You got Mike J. Peel in the house. We are full force today. Today's topic: are people really thinking? Or are they just going off of passion? Like those 90% passion people? So what's going on, guys? Hope you're having a good evening. I know everybody getting off work.
Yeah, what's going on, man?
Just thankful to be alive.
Amen, John.
Oh, Lisa back there. That was up. Oh.
Uh,
So first topic, man. How do we talk to our sons about dealing with these kind of women, right? 1 minute they this, 1 minute they that. I know y'all seen that, right? The PJ Tucker thing, man.
yeah,
Dealing
yeah.
with the BM drama, the baby mama drama. Let me show you how she was at first, probably a couple months ago or earlier this year.
Allahu Akbar.
Y'all see that earlier this
When I
year?
originally joined Instagram July of 2012, I joined for two reasons: validation and male attention. And now that I no longer need either of those things, I am developing
This shit was
a
honest right here.
relationship with
For
just
validation and male
social
attention.
media
A lot of them
itself.
won't even
So
do that,
my posting has been a bit inconsistent. I've been Muslim for 5 months and I love it here. Haven't had a drink in 6 months. Haven't had sex in 8 months, and I changed my number 4 months ago. So if you went green, now you know why. This has been a really beautiful purification process for me of the mind, heart, body, and soul, and an opportunity for me to meet myself deeper. What I have discovered is how.
So that was the Muslim version, right? Now, this was a couple days ago? Something like last week sometime.
I think last week.
Okay, hold on, pause. This is what we're not doing.
You know they set this up, right? I can tell they set this up, right?
I'm gonna record.
Go ahead and hit the record button. He pulling up right now. He walking up to the door right now. Hit the record button now.
No, the thing is, this is the third
And
time we've done it.
it's some foul language, so explicit warning coming up.
Actually show up and do something then with him. Because he does this every time. No, it's not. No, it's not. It ain't because anybody babies him. You gonna give him his bag and stuff?
So before it go crazy, could he have handled this a different way? In y'all opinion?
No, I don't think so.
I think he could. I think he can handle it a different way.
Of course, but he's what you're talking about is after he's already stepped in. You
No,
know,
I'm pretty sure this
what
not
he
the first
did not to step in it is irrelevant at this point because he's already stepped in.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure though this is not the first time this has happened though.
No, and like we say, we always sit on the couch looking at him and saying he shouldn't have did this. He should have saw it coming. With the older woman, he was younger. He's a millionaire. He shouldn't do this. He shouldn't be messing with her. Period. But that ship is already sailed. You
Let me
know,
ask you this.
he already has the baby with this woman.
Let me ask you this: could he have had like a third party or something pick the baby up or something, like pay somebody to get the baby, so it's an even exchange? You don't have to worry about that part because it could have went ugly real fast.
Yes, but in court, she seemed like this. We all agreed to this. She agreed to the terms of the child exchange with the custody. She agreed to it, so she would stick to it. A couple of months later, this isn't good for her. Just like her Muslim transition,
Yeah.
She's changing the rules. She's been several different people in this whole process. Before she had a baby by him, before he got drafted, after he got drafted, after she had a baby, she was different. She was a Muslim 5 months ago. You know, so she's changing. For him to be superhuman and predict her movement and to make the right decision, like he knows what she's going to do, is impossible at this point.
Right.
No, I think this ain't the first time he's been through that. I would say even court appoint a third party to pick the kid up to minimize anything that could mess my money up. You got too much to lose, man.
Yeah, and he just got a new contract as well.
Yeah.
But this is a learning experience. This is a very young man.
A lot of times, us minorities, we don't get the learning experience excuse all the time. Sometimes the first time be the one to take you down, though. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it definitely could be the one. But he looks like he's making smart decisions going forward. His new wife has several children. But this is what
he got stuck in. I think she got the best of him. I think she knew how to get the best of him. So he got stuck in.
No, he remained calm the whole time.
His wife or fiance get upset. And she ended up getting in the fight. But
It escalated clean though.
yeah, but he knows what he's dealing with.
Maybe I would. Pussy ass bitch.
But I watched too many police videos. They see too dark.
Either $170,000 to your hoe, but $11,000 in your son's bank account. $11,000 in your son's bank account, but $170.
That's the mama.
See,
That's the mama.
You know what's crazy? You know how many women would just love to have half of that money? She said 11,000. You know how many women would just love to have 5,000 of money in the account, child support, let alone 11,000.
and in the baby account, and the baby not even one yet. You know, and the baby got an account maybe 2, 1.5. And the baby got his own account. He's got 11,000 in net account. So
maybe if you would act right, maybe you'll be getting the 170K.
No, but she just wants to secure the bag and secure the baby at that time. She had it all in the palm of her hand, but she wanted a payday. So I feel sorry for this young man.
And I think that's what we got to warn our young brothers about, right? There are a set, not all women, but there are a group, a set of women that spread out in the United States. They will weaponize your kids against you.
Yeah, but
out of bitterness or whatever. Co-parenting is going to be hard for 18 years, especially when they think you got something that they entitled to. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, a lot of men ain't gonna have this problem because they ain't gonna have his money. A lot of us, 99% of us ain't gonna have it.
A lot of men do have the problem. They just don't have the money, and they really feel it because they get weaponized against them. Yeah.
Yeah. So you would still deal with the same problems with not even half a percentage of the money. You making working for 9 to 5.
I have the title. What happens when you procreate with the wrong person? 18 years of headaches.
Yeah.
18 years of heartburn.
And that's on the good side of it. 18 years, you know. But it's gonna be a way. Your child's gonna get married, they're gonna graduate, they're gonna have children. This is your child, you co-parenting, but this is your grandchildren's grandmother. You know, this person is in your family now.
Yeah,
because the decisions you made one night at the club, or because she looked good, you got to think long term.
Yeah, that's the tough part too, because you got to tell your son, because the women like this, all of them are not trolls under the bridge. Some of these women, you got to be careful, man.
Yeah,
they'll take you down through that, man. Everything that look good ain't gold. Everything that shine ain't gold, man.
Boy.
And they be shining too. They be shining.
No, I want it. You know, sign me up.
Hey, Kevin Gates, I don't know what dream said Kevin Gates sold. Kevin Gates sold a dream, man. But he had at the Laker game, Muslim out, man, the whole thing. Next thing you know, she on the video doing this, man.
Man, that was that we been over. Girl, you just put that on. That's you cosplaying. You know
That's
what I'm
yeah, exactly. That's possible.
saying?
Oh man, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Oh,
her body count was too high for. I said, man, you tripping, bro.
so thinking about that, right?
I
Before
don't
we
think
move on,
body affects a performance though.
Nah, but
it do
she
matter
been
though.
she been around the world and now, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it don't affect the performance, but it do. Like I say, so many bites in the apple till it's down to the core. So
Hey,
you don't get the bite. I never seen the apple go in reverse. When you take
yeah,
a bite, you can't
yeah.
get that bite back, man.
Yeah, she just found a sucker and hit a lick, man.
So speaking of that, think about the Sierra thing. They've said that Russell Wilson is a lame for claiming Sierra. Do you think he's a lame? Does that even make sense? Because they said Sierra wanted to talk to him back when she was, in Atlanta days, East Atlanta days, or wherever she's from, was dating Future and stuff.
She would have.
Nah, I don't think she would have.
I,
Most time when that girl's younger, they want the thug, they want the hot boy. You know what I'm saying?
No, they when you got Russell Wilson got young Russell Wilson is a handsome young man. He's in shape. He has money. You can see that from any angle. A lot of people is like he's the guy, and they think they're Russell Wilson. I'm sorry, I can't talk. They think they guy, but you're not that guy. You're not NFL quarterback. You're not in shape like that. You don't make the money he's making. You don't make the investments, the decisions. This man is a good father, good role model, and all around good guy. I haven't heard nothing bad about him. His stereotype is lame. Is crazy.
This is the angle that they're coming from. I'm not saying that he's lame. I don't agree with that, but I think the angle is, first of all, when we talk to young women, this is not the typical story for sometimes women with kids. It don't end like this all the time. You know what I'm saying? Please don't think because you have a kid, I'm gonna go meet a Russell Wilson, then I'm gonna live happily ever after. It don't work like that for everybody with kids, right? And they were saying most dudes at his stage, and we probably can look at they try to marry somebody so they can start their own family. They don't do the blended thing. I think that part of it, you taking on somebody else's because she changed his name. He's hyphenated his last name. She like hyphenated Future last name with his last name. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people say that was foul too.
But Future has changed his own name. Future don't like his own last name, his own middle name. You know what I mean? So how can the South have your last name when you don't even have your last name?
I'm just saying what this
is. Future is a different case, a different type of baby daddy. And Russell has stepped up and take that responsibility. So be it. He has the resources, he has the time, he has the structure to raise a child. Future got 7 kids?
That's not typical. That's not the typical. It don't happen like that.
But still,
majority of the time. That's like a 5% kind of thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But women was trying to get Russell Wilson when he was in college too. They were trying to do the same thing. Brittany did.
There's a lot of single parents out there with multiple kids, and they can hope they can meet somebody like Russell Wilson, somebody that can, absolve a lot of the problems. You know what I'm saying? But
it's a lot of stepdaddies. It's a lot of good women with kids too. So you got
Russell Wilson. You ain't gonna meet no Russell Wilson. The chances you meet.
But what's the chances of you as a band meeting a Sierra? You know what I mean?
That's true too. You think about Future. Future is the typical kind of dude. I mean, typical.
Yeah, the mindset.
He had Sierra out there for a minute. Let's be honest. He had Sierra out there for a minute.
The mindset of Future is typical, but the success and what he's done.
I'm talking about the mindset. I'm not talking about the money. I'm talking about the mindset. Yeah. And I think he was dating Sierra before he got big, though. I think he was dating her before he got big.
Yeah, they could have had some, if you wanted
that. They didn't have nothing to do with selling other drink.
No,
Yeah.
they actually did have some.
Man, dude was
No,
selling a drink. They didn't have
I'm trying to.
nothing, man. Are you kidding?
But that can't be applied because
This the
he
same
was,
dude who had lost the Pippin out there, bro. Come on,
Yo,
man. Cut it
yeah,
out.
that,
but it's
and
the same dude
that was
that
way
had a
after.
child by her.
That was
So
way afterwards. Yeah, they
Man,
all.
this the same dude who rapped about the, on my Savages. This the same
No,
dude who rapped about
dude, I'm
on my
trying to tell
Savages.
you.
Come on,
I know
man.
you're
Cut
not
it
up
out,
to.
man.
I know you're not up to date like that. But
Man, y'all
no,
crazy.
they was together for some years.
If
Before.
you ain't never sold a dream, I get it. If you never sold,
yeah, I understand selling a dream, but he bought the dream because he had a child by this person. So
They was
yeah,
together
that's
for
why I
years.
think he did that like a championship trophy. He's like, man, just a notch in the belt. That's how I think he looked at it. It's just a notch in the belt.
Because I want to say that was maybe his second child, but after that he went crazy.
yeah,
He turned into Future hit.
You know how many girls probably came in because he dated Sierra though? I mean, it's like, man, you date Sierra, you definitely, you know what I'm saying?
I don't think you
I'm
understand.
leave it alone. Man, yeah, I don't think he was going. Do you think Future was going to marry Sierra? No. Exactly.
Future. Sierra was dating plenty of people before she met Future.
Exactly, and that's what they saying.
but we seeing why
They saying Russell Wilson saved him. Man.
it's fine to have fun with people like that. But they both agreed to have a child together.
Yeah.
And
I get both sides. I get both angles though, because I mean, you know,
when Sierra met Russell Wilson, that little child was number probably 2 or 3 years old.
I mean, I give a shout out to Sierra because a lot of women, not a lot of women. Let me say this: there are a group of women that they'll marry somebody like Russell Wilson, and then they'll feel like they're comfortable and they'll just let it go, whatever that means. She stay in shape. She stay on top of her game, and he's playing football, and she's still doing things too. You see what I'm saying? So they building wealth together. I think that's smart. That's cool. You know
yes.
Keep herself in shape. She take care of her health.
She is definitely a catch, and he is definitely a catch, and they caught each other. And that's a perfect match.
She still was a bust down. I'm not gonna negate that fact.
No,
Everybody a bust down.
Yeah, you're right. Everybody
absolutely not. You know, he wasn't the Virgin Berry, but who is? Is he? What is
y'all
he?
just said before she had Future, she was dating many guys too. Y'all explaining the bust down.
But
y'all explaining it.
Not to me.
Away from it. No, she a bust down, but she not a bust down.
What's a bust down?
It's like you telling me a Snicker bar. You telling me it's a Snicker bar, then you say, no, it's not a Snicker bar. Even though it got nougat, caramel nuts and covered in chocolate, but it's not a Snicker bar.
What's a bust down? Because maybe we get
what's
a bust down?
Because if you describe it as Sierra as a buzz down, I'll take one. Sign me up for one.
I'm not saying I don't take one, but I'm saying
I didn't say she was ever considered that.
Is Halle Berry a buzz down?
No, that's a successful woman.
Yes, she's a buzz.
No, absolutely not. And I'll take her.
She been married what, 3 times, 4 times? She divorced 4 times?
That's the past. You know, do you associate a person's value with who they've been married to?
They do it with men all the time. If a man been divorced, they'll say that. They quick to say that. You know what I'm saying? How many times you been married again? They quick to say that, man. How many baby mamas you got? They quick to say that. You know what I'm saying? But if you bring up body count, you bring up stuff, it's like, oh no, don't do that.
Don't do that. War with women.
I don't want to war with women. I'm just keeping it real, just accountability, just being honest.
You know.
Don't you say that word.
Yeah, don't you say that word. People say, don't you say that.
Don't you say women and accountability in the same sentence ever again.
Yeah, let's go to the next slide. How about that? So this is a community question. Let us know in the comments what you think. How does a person find themselves generally in the trenches? Like how does it get there? How does it get to that point? I don't think nobody wants to live in the trenches. Nobody chooses to say,
I
was born in it.
You're born in it.
Well, man, in order to be born in it, how did the parents get there?
They was born in. That's where we're talking about the racism, slavery. You're born in. Your mom was born in. Your grandma was born in. Matter of fact, sometimes you in the struggle because your grandma and grandpa got you out of a worse struggle. You know what I mean? Because they had it worse than you had it, and your parents had it worse than them. I mean, it's just the struggle goes back a long way, and you can't just one generation. Oh, say
I'm not saying that. I'm actually
I'm
trying to
not
have a conversation. Yeah, I'm glad you're saying it. That's exactly what I'm saying. The struggle goes back. Some kids don't realize the struggle goes back before you was even born. You know what I'm saying? It could be some string of bad decisions, bad family problems. You know, sometimes families separate. They spread out instead of staying in one area. Now you living in the project because it's affordable. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how much you make and it's affordable. Then you get comfortable because it's affordable. And next thing you know, you're there for like 15, 20 years. You know what I'm saying? I don't think the project was meant to be, housing forever. It's supposed to be temporary.
No,
That's what I generally thought it was for. But
no, that's what I'm saying. Like when they call them the projects, that's exactly what it was made for, to keep you there forever. That's what it was designed for. Because as far as I remember, back in the day when I was coming up, my grandma didn't stay in no projects.
But I bet you your grandma made some really good decisions.
No, she made some bad decisions.
But I'm saying it didn't outweigh the good what she had to, be in a situation that she had to live in the project though. That's what I'm saying.
No, but mine came from the South. So when they left the South, they did like everybody else that moved to the bigger cities, the West Coast and the East Coast, to get away from them, because it was still kind of rough back then. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
But
I guess what I'm saying is sometimes like you get away, you live there, but then a couple of not saying like judge, I'm just saying a bad decision. Like now you got 3 kids, single with 3 kids. That's gonna make it harder to get out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Now you was there temporarily. You started out with that, but a couple of things happened. Now you 3 kids single. It's gonna be harder to get out.
I kind of see why they would do something like that. Like, why would I go to work and I'm getting everything for free almost? I just do side hustle stuff, but I understand it. I don't agree with it, but I understand.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah,
I just want to have a conversation about it. This is just so kids can understand, like, nobody chooses to live in the projects or the trenches. You know what I'm saying? It's your budget. Sometimes your budget choose for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you say, well, I'm not going to get married, get a husband, or go to school because my benefits come in without a husband. Without a man in the house, I get more benefits. That's what Peter's talking about. It's designed for you to stay there unless you really want to take food off of your table to get more. So to get more, you got
personal accountability. Is it design or is it personal accountability?
No, it's design.
No, you gotta say no. You gotta say no to food stamps, to have a husband, to struggle, pay for everything, to grow, to go to college. And you gotta say no to this level 1 stuff and get less to get more. You know,
that ain't about nothing, and you kind of know that, right?
But if you mess with dudes is about something, you're still gonna starve because he's about something, but he doesn't have the money right now. Mm-hmm. So you and the family, you and her, are slumming. Y'all living worse because y'all don't get the government assistance that y'all need. But this is how hard it is to make the right decision. It's easy to get the government assistance, choose a dude that ain't gonna be in the house. Maybe he sells drugs to supplement his income, and that's the best. It feels like the best fit for you.
At the moment, you know what I'm saying? The moment, that's what it is.
Yeah, so you stay in there, or you end up having to get good.
It's like when things seem like it fit, and then it start crumbling. The dude selling drugs just to make income, now he's in jail. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now you ain't got nobody.
And the inflation start hitting, you realize it ain't enough. Like you may have food, but you can't do stuff leisurely because you're not making cash money.
So it's hard to make those decisions. And then guess what? Now you're 5 years older. You're 10 years older now too, as well. But the thing that you were talking about at first, sometimes the projects are so low, you so above the projects now, right? But I remember when the projects for me was a step up. I hoped to live to make enough money to be in a situation where I can live in these apartments where it's cold and where it's warm. Where it's warm, I always got electricity and water, and I can live here. And I know it's gonna be here next year. You know, so imagine what kind of position you got to be in to look forward or look up to the people in the projects. One day I'll live in one of them projects. So you got to remember, it's levels below that.
Yeah, 100%. Just another conversation. I think kids need to hear this kind of conversation because a lot of these kids were kind of removed from it, but they still in crazy situations and they don't realize like it was like kind of there before you even got here. You know what I'm saying? Just crazy situation.
Yeah.
And you're just trying to get as far away from it as you can, but it ain't that easy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And what they, what people call the trenches, eventually it's gonna get gentrified again. You know what I'm saying?
But you got to think they got to go somewhere though. Like I don't think you can justify everything because they got to go somewhere. Where they gonna go?
That's where I was.
Kind of like in the East End. When they did the East End, where they go, like a John Burrow, kind of they started moving that toward that way, west side.
Like the clip I seen you, it's suburban kids.
Yeah.
Growing up in suburbia, nice homes, private schools, want to be thugs. Right. Y'all put on the boot shiesties and run up in people's houses, and y'all came from a 2-parent home because y'all want to be what y'all see on TV.
Right. What I'm saying is, when if they was to tear down Hanger Hill right now, where do those people go?
They move to the west side.
That's what I'm saying. You can't gentrify everything because they have to go somewhere.
No, they gonna gentrify everything. But with these new laws, they got a place for you.
They definitely got a place for you. And no matter what, people are trying to fit the mold. They, even though my parents make 6 figures, both of them, I want to be on the internet in the booth shiesty. I want to see cars. Why?
Yeah.
Is that personal accountability though?
Of course. But people keep making the same bad choices.
But I'm talking about the kids.
No matter what.
They don't even want. They would rather be in the suburbs than the trenches. Like they're actually trying to do good, but they in the surround. They in the trenches.
Yeah, exactly. So I wish we could switch places, but we can't.
Places, yeah, I know, right?
We're gonna have the person that his parents make 6 figures, but he gonna want to spend the summer in the trenches with us.
Boy,
some kind of field trip,
At the zoo, going to the Southwest.
We wish we could get out.
Yeah,
but they come in every summer. They bring me out. Don't come down here with me.
They come down here, man. Y'all be going hunting? No, we don't go hunting, man. We live in the hood, man. Nobody go hunting, man.
What we call it? I said, man, it's
go shoot deer. Don't shoot deer unless you got family in the country, but you ain't got no family in the country. Man, like you're not going hunting. What?
Like it's a culture shock, man, for them. Like when they been in that nice area so long, man, you like, and then they finally visit their cousins or something like that. They be like, man, it's popping over here. The whole time we like, man, this is not what you want. This is not where you want to be,
boy.
For real.
I want to be with y'all in the country, or y'all got a garage. I'm looking like I'm in the lifestyles of the rich and famous.
Sometimes you got cousins in the country. They come from the country. They just as crazy as dudes in the city, though. Like people be hating on Mariana. Some dudes in Mariana, they rougher than some of these dudes in the city.
You got the country get over. You got there too. I'm talking about the well-off people. Y'all got a garage. Look at all this stuff y'all got.
Exactly.
Y'all get an ice machine. Look, y'all got a this is crazy. I remember. Look, I want to ride your go-karts through the neighborhood. You know what I mean? In the projects, you can't have a go-kart. The next day they're gone if you left it outside on the patio. So.
Yeah. park it under a carport. They ain't got a lot of garages in the hood. It's a carport before it become a garage. Unless you garage it in. Leave that go-kart under there you want to.
Yeah, look.
Go.
Y'all got a carport? Man, we ain't have we had
None
none
of
of that.
Over there in
that.
Wakefield, you got to think over there in Wakefield and stuff. This is more carports than it is garages, unless they build it in and make it a garage. You know?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, but what I'm saying, this is levels. You know what I mean? We trying to get to the projects.
That's
You know,
around
projects people looking at somebody with a house. I'm trying to get a house. The person with a carport trying to get a garage. So it's always levels. And
Yeah.
a lot of times, my parents they didn't get us completely out, but they got us farther than our grandparents did. Each
Yeah.
generation
Talking to young people, talking to young
Levels.
people in 2025. Would it be fair to say when you graduate high school, if you don't make the right decisions, your budget can drive you to the trenches because you're not making good decisions to set yourself up?
Yeah, the worst part is the right decisions can land you in the same place. So you got to make good decisions. You still might not make it, but if you make bad decisions, you will definitely end up.
The chances are higher, 100%.
Yeah.
like
100% higher.
Like I don't even want to say getting to high school. Man, you got to start like almost in not elementary, junior high.
Oh,
That
100%.
That first year in junior high, when you turn 11, 12, you need to be learning some things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's crazy to think you making decisions that's going to affect you in your 30s and 40s
At
in junior
11,
high.
11 and
Yeah.
12.
What the decision you make in junior high will affect your 30s, 40s, probably 50s.
That's a bar right there. For real. So our next topic, realistic or cap. People say this all the time. How you start is how you maintain. Is that realistic or cap?
That's cap.
Yeah, I think it is too. It sounds good though, but a lot of times it don't. A lot of people start out talking good, or it was a job, they start out good until you get to know the job, and then you know, they slacking off a little bit. Like, man, I ain't gotta do all this stuff they asked me to do. I mean, it sounds good in the contract, but they only want me to do this 3 things. They asked me 10 things. They only want me to do 3 things. Even in dating, when you was younger, when you was dating, not good. You start out selling the dream, your best plays. You throwing your best plays in, but after you score a couple times, you're like, I'm not for to throw my best plays, man. I'm just for to run this H-back dive, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm running I formation all the way through. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, you can start off like, man, I ain't taking this stuff serious, but
Yeah.
eventually you be like, man, let me go and take it serious, and that's when
Yeah.
things gonna, catapult to a whole different level. But
Yeah, I think sometimes you start at a different place than when you get in the maintain part. You may start and you may be on level 3, but when you start getting past that in the maintaining part, you may be on level 8. So that's a whole nother different mindset now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times it's hard for people to maintain what they started because they set the bar so high. Some people do that. They set a high bar and then they can't live up to it because it's just people like that. They just overachievers, I guess, or what you want to call them. They don't be realistic about, what they doing or what they saying. You know what I'm saying? So
You need something more than emotions to motivate you to keep on that right path. Because it's not gonna be fun all the time. Growth isn't always fun.
Yeah.
But if you get some bad habits, those bad habits are gonna stick with you. That's why they say you're gonna start how you finish. I mean, you are gonna finish how you start. If you have those bad habits and that you work to stop doing them, you're gonna keep doing them. They're not just gonna magically go away. You're not magically start being on time. You're not magically gonna start caring about your education. You know what I mean? You gotta work hard to get rid of the bad things and keep the good.
Yeah, that's real right there.
Big facts.
All right, passion or logic. Is there a difference between a person and personality? Is there a difference? Or are they one and the same?
It's a big difference, man. You can have all the passion you want, but you still got to think like logically. Like, does it even make sense? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I
I
have a lot of
mean,
passion towards a lot of stuff, but you have to think logically. Like, man, nah, don't do
no,
that, bro.
sometimes that's how you can like everybody has different patterns, but personalities are. I mean, even between a man and a woman, they can have a manipulative personality. You know what I'm saying? Two different people, but the same style of personality. You know what I'm saying? Just like with Brittany Renner, you know what I'm saying? That's a personality. I'm like the person, but there's a lot of personalities out there like that. You know what I'm saying? To make it hard for a dude. You know what I'm saying? Talking about they need more than 11K in the bank. You know what I'm saying? That's a
No,
person.
it's a parasite type of personality. I'm gonna latch
Yeah.
on to whoever's doing the best.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna secure my resources for me and my offspring. Personality types. If you high passion, high motivation, when it's popping to go to school, you go to school. But when it's hard in the midnight hour when you're studying, that's
Yeah.
not cool.
Yeah.
Your personality is gonna really take over because you're gonna go to what's shiny, what's hot, what's popping, and school ain't it. You
Yeah.
know, this,
Follow me
this
the
ain't
dream.
fun. And the first couple of years, everybody's a freshman, everybody's having fun. But when it gets down into that major, when you start taking them serious courses that take a lot of more brain power, you might just quit. And
Yeah.
they don't pay for half degrees.
Yeah.
And I want to hack some too, but I know I don't want to receive too much flack for it because I ain't got time to argue with none of these other. But but the people that's more passionate, is it because they raised by a single parent, single mother?
I don't know, man. I think it's a personality thing. I don't know. It's just because I'm not. I was raised by a single. I'm not that passionate like that. I'm more logical.
Now,
Like I
I,
said, mhm.
I think you're right about that. Being hungry, being raised by a single parent may be make you more passionate and more motivated.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I'm never going to be here again. I'm never going to live in the projects. That passion will keep you motivated to stay the course.
Yeah.
Um, so you
But
can be grow up 2-parent household. You can be
there are a lot
logical,
of people
but
who
you
are
don't
passionate
really
that won't
feel.
stay the course. There are a lot of people
You
that
don't
passionate. They just they won't stay the course. They're not. They're passionate, but they won't execute though.
But if you use that passion for motivation, you can
I get.
you can keep it. But let's say you get 2 parents, they make real good money, everybody 6 figures. You're logically supposed to go to college, but I don't really feel it. I
Yeah.
don't feel like doing it. You
But
know, if I don't go to college, my mom will buy me a car, they'll buy me a house. You know, I don't really have to do any of this. You
man,
know,
some
and
dudes
they have
raised by their
that
moms, some cold killers.
lackadaisical
There's some dudes raised
attitude.
by. There's some dudes raised by their moms. They some cold killers. They like Michael Myers, bro. No
Yeah.
passion at all.
Yo, I'm
So
saying
it's,
that
I guess
passion.
it just depends, man. It's like a spectrum. It's almost like a
Yeah.
spectrum, man. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of crazy, but
I,
It's
I, I make jokes and I laugh. I just be making jokes and laugh. But I said, because none of my kids play sports. I said, man, well, I wonder if I wouldn't have been in y'all life, would y'all end up doing stuff like that? It's
yeah,
they
crazy.
probably would have. Yeah.
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah. It
damn,
make you
man.
think about it. Most people that was good at sports did they have both their parents that we grew up with, right? You
I
know.
said, man,
Probably not.
y'all ain't got no
You know,
hunger for it.
You
Y'all
know?
ain't got no hunger for nothing. You know what I'm saying? But we made it so easy, which is not a bad thing.
No,
We
it's
made it
not.
so easy. It's
Matter
to
of
the
fact, have
point
you
that
seen since you cut your hair, you seen what's my guy name? Not Nuri. Is it Nuri?
Nori.
Um Muhammad, the light skin, right up under Farrakhan. He one of the top ministers
Yeah, I
under
know what you're talking
Farrakhan.
about. Yeah, yeah.
He had a video saying that sports hurting our community though. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of
It's
kids are pinning their hopes on sports going pro, but that's not everybody not gonna be able to go pro. You know what I'm saying?
like
And
even with not even going pro, just going to college and you one of them top players, they get money like they getting buku money. You know what I'm saying?
Only the top players though, not the
But guess what, man? It's always, let's say, if I play football and I don't go to Florida State, I get a scholarship to go to Arkansas Baptist. I'm never going to be a pro, but if I didn't play football, I wouldn't have got a scholarship to go to Arkansas Baptist.
But I'm
So-
saying out of 10 kids, how many
So
gonna make it? Out of
it
10
don't
kids?
matter who makes it or not. Who makes it to college? Who you made it a 1/3 of the way.
Mhm.
You use that as a foothold to get in college. College to get the
People that
degree.
we know that's good at sports and they play sports, but they didn't make it to college, and they still it kind of made them feel bad that they didn't even get to where they wanted to get in sports though, like that we grew up with.
But that's personality problem.
Out of 10 kids, 2 of them probably gonna make it, bro.
Yeah, but it's a little
You
bit different now.
consider them not to be a success because they didn't make
No,
it.
I'm not saying this. I'm saying the person, the individual, how do they deal with that? What
Yeah,
they deem success. Not me. I'm saying what do they deem successful? That's what I'm saying.
Exactly. That's a good point. So they didn't make it in high school sports or they didn't make the college and they quit on life.
Right.
They were going to quit anyway because they got a quitter's mentality. Plan A didn't work. My life over. So sports did it to my life, right? So if I would have never played sports, I would have never got let down and I would have never cared about going pro. So I would have won if sports wasn't in my life. I would have been one of a success. That's crazy.
And my second point is, what about the ones that's not cyborgs? We got homeboys, it's like they can play sports, they never get injured. And then you got some people that play, it's like a spectrum. They get those nagging injuries all the time and they come back to bite them. Like when we had dudes like shoulder injuries, like in high school and stuff, like some dudes like cyborgs, like Dude Dirty was a cyborg, man. Rest in peace to Dude Dirty, man. But not everybody built like that, you know what I'm saying? Dude.
They're not.
Yeah.
So I think every single person needs physical activity.
Oh, well, for
Yeah.
sure. 100%.
Some kind of way.
Some kind of way.
Some
And
kind of-
when you're small, it motivates you to be involved in sports and group and team activities because we're social creatures. I don't think sports will ever be a bad thing because of that alone.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
think
Because I don't think we should be raising 300-pound 12-year-old.
I think Muslims, they value education more than sport. I think that's probably what they're trying to say. We should really push our kids into education more than sports.
I don't know a parent. I have never met a parent that says, "Don't do your homework. Practice throwing the football."
Some kids don't got parents to even talk to them about homework, though. They just kind of floating through. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised, man.
And those kids are different. And
You'd be
I
surprised.
feel sorry for them.
Like
Some
I
kids
was,
don't even see their parents because their mom working 2 jobs. They might only see their mom for like 30 minutes, man. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
She just praying and hoping you make the right decision so she don't get that phone call while she at work to come bail you out. That's a general situation.
And if you're at football practice, you're not out in them streets. So
Yeah, for sure.
and we all watch Lean on Me, right? We all didn't watch it.
Yeah.
you smoke crack, don't you?
Quite a few times. We didn't watch
I'm the head.
Countless
Get
times.
charged. You got this. You want something to eat?
True.
Well, went off for them and said, "You want something to eat?"
But have y'all watched it in your 40s? Have you watched
What's
it in
that?
your 40s?
We should do a
Lean on
review
Me.
on that. I don't know if they'll let us do a YouTube without flagging us. We should actually do a review on that movie. Watch it, little scenes and stuff. That'd be pretty
Watch
cool.
it in your 40s. You gonna be like,
To remind you of Central.
nah, it's what's going on now. It always reminded me. I thought McClellan was like Lean on Me, but you can see it now. Just
I don't know.
but- yeah, it was, bro. It was
I
rough.
don't think it was.
It was. But
I think
watching,
Dunbar was more like Lean on Me than anything.
We caught a good spell of McClellan
Yeah,
because it was real bad before we went.
yeah.
was cool when we went, and then it got bad again. So we went in the best time, actually.
yeah, after they weeded out everybody, but that
Yep.
the first 2 or 3 months, I was like, man, what the heck is this? This
But
school is
before they brought
nuts.
the ninth graders though, before they brought over the ninth grade though, it actually was pretty chill. In 10th grade,
Yeah,
it
it
actually was
was.
pretty
It
chill.
was.
Yep.
7
That was saying
periods,
like
yeah, it really wasn't that crowded. But when they brought the ninth graders over, oh man,
man,
it's like, man, they packed a lot of people in here. It's pretty crazy. You didn't realize how small it was until there's a lot of people in there. You know what I'm saying?
well,
Because you know some people. Oh, this is crazy. This we're talking about this. They used to stampede down the hall sometimes. Someday I guess when you just bored, everybody just start running. And if you ain't paying attention, you won't see it when everybody start moving. You mess around and get trampled, man. You gotta be careful.
hey
You
man,
gotta
I
have them
spent
antennas on, man.
hey, I spent a lot of time in the bathroom, so I'm trying to tell you, man, this shit's like Dino me here, man. I gotta I gotta piss, man. Boy, dice going on, I'm
Boy,
smoking.
boy. I remember that security guard got mad. My homeboy told me about this. He tried. They knew that this dude be having the weed on.
I already know
They
what
was
you're
gonna
talking
try to take him weed, but when they came in and raided him, he spit it out. It was on his homeboys in the back, and they held him up in the bathroom. Man, where's the weed? Man?
Just
Where's,
took
I know
all
you
this
got it,
shit.
man. Where's
I
He was so
already
mad
know
that
he,
security guard was mad to the mud. If I tell you his name, y'all know what I'm talking about.
I
Too. I
already
ain't saying his name,
listen, I
but
already know who it is.
where's it at, man? Where's the weed? I know you got it, man.
Taking
He
all
was
your
hot.
stuff.
They said he was hot, boy.
And you shaking it down like, damn, they ain't gonna smoke your shit. I
Boy.
mean, excuse me, yeah, my bad.
All right. This is the last one. We probably talk about sports a little bit, then we get off. Corporate education. Does aesthetic play a role in corporate progress?
Define aesthetic, please.
Aesthetic, that means how you look, like the style.
Hmm.
Like depending on what field you're in, right? Like if you want to be in, I guess, management, right? You probably wear what we wearing, like button down shirt, khakis, or something like that. No, you can't come in there. You can't come in there with just a hoodie on, man. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Nothing wrong with that in your personal style, but when you talking about corporately, you have to understand that aesthetic, like taking care of your body. You know what I'm saying? Some people are vain who do interviews. They're vain. That's just how it is. You can't change it. The thing about the perception game, you may not like it, but you're not gonna change it. You may not like it, but you're not gonna change it. You know what I'm saying?
They don't hire fat people. That's what you're saying.
That's what you said. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, that works.
But looking good in the interview and looking good day to day is different. I've seen people really play the part in the interview, then when they first day,
don't know nothing.
Don't know nothing.
or don't look like nothing. Like, dang, this what you wearing?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's like some roles. When you look at some roles, like you just look at a comparison, it's like an image across the thing, like in IT or like in like doctors or something. They may wear like all Birkenstocks or something with their scrubs or something. It's like little styles, little crazy stuff like that. Sometimes I be seeing, like they wear the clogs. Like with the nurses, they always wear all the clogs. Them little nurses, RNs and stuff. They wear a certain kind of clogs and stuff like that.
They didn't update it. They didn't update it. They don't
No,
work.
I'm saying I get it, but it's like some weird kind of aesthetic to go with every kind of different kind of jobs and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Couldn't nobody tell me nothing when I was wearing my scrubs.
What's that?
They couldn't tell me nothing, boy.
But you want an RN though? I'm saying like RN because they got money. They be doing like certain things like to show like flex, like you a RN and stuff.
It wouldn't even matter. That's what I'm saying. Like it wouldn't even matter. Them scrubs
But
was the same. It's just a name tag.
Like we just ain't mentioned them heart doctors. The one had the money. They would actually wear a Rolex with their scrubs.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
And the flex, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, once that badge turned around and you probably got like two or three more little clip to it, they know you something. But
yeah, them doctors be flexing, man. It was like some dudes, they try to wear the lab coat, they try to make them like a doctor, like the housekeeping dudes. They try to pull the girl. They're with a lab coat with their scrubs. The girls think they're like, dude, ain't no doctor. That dude, you see, how is he a doctor? He mopping the floor, man. Tell me that. You know what I'm
saying? That mop is in the corner. I did that when they was taking their little break, when they were doing their rounds. I did.
Dudes be doing that though, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Trust me, I know. Yeah. I did it.
You had the lab coat on. You had the lab coat on after the game.
Boy, the mop that floor. Hey, I'm in the lounge chilling with them. What's that? Yeah. No, I'm just playing.
But kids, please be a YN on your own time. If you want to progress in the corporate world, you can't come to work like that, man. You got to be smart.
Yeah. And
You can go to Walmart now, buy some khakis for $20 and a button-down shirt probably for $13. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, at least it could look good for the interview.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, man. I done seen. I said, boy, that mother ain't gonna make it.
He ain't gonna make
Ain't gonna make it, boy.
it. Boy coming in looking like a savage, like in the Future video, boy. My
Yeah,
savage, my savage, my savage.
yeah, he definitely gonna fight somebody by
He talking about got the Future shades on. You can't go to interview with the Future shades on. They can't even see your eyes, man. You know what I'm
Mm-mm. Man, it was one person. I said, boy, what came in with them boots on? I said, boy,
Oh yeah, that's a wrap.
he ain't gonna make it.
He ain't gonna make it.
We
All right,
used to
man.
take
So I
bets
know
on him.
Peel, I know you're a Green Bay fan. What you think about the Cowboy trade, man?
I love it. I love it.
That was man. Jerry,
Appreciate
I
it.
also Jerry do, man. That's
'Cause
crazy.
our defense was solid anyway.
Yeah, it was. That was smart by Green Bay. Though. That was smart.
Did y'all
Man.
give us him? Man,
Mhm.
our
Yeah.
defense was solid, and then y'all give us him for nothing.
Wait till you get in shape, though. That's the thing. Wait till you get in shape, though. Man, he ain't even in shape yet. And he was balling out in that this game. Yeah, he gonna be crazy. What y'all think about? Did y'all hear about the Clippers, man? Then we'll get off. Y'all heard about that, man? They tried to do a side deal. They cut a side deal like Steve Ballmer allegedly. Let me say allegedly had a side company like a shell company,
Mm-hmm.
and Kawhi Leonard signed the max. And instead of paying him more in his contract, they circumvented the salary cap and paid him outside of the league in a shell business. And then the business folded.
Who done told?
They said Kawhi Leonard got $28 million for an endorsement. He ain't even show up to nothing. What is that?
Damn. Fun.
Oh man! So the NBA
It's cool.
investigating. That's what they
It's
say.
cool.
They
It's cool. It's cool when they do it.
It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it.
Oh, that was crazy. When I see that, I was like, man, billionaire. It's like people ain't gonna touch dude. Dude probably got the Avengers for a lawyer team. This dude got. You talking about long money? This dude got. I don't even know what you even call it at that point with the money he got, man. It's infinity money. I guess. I don't know.
Dang, little basement team. Y'all doing it over, doing it like that over there.
Man, boy, $28 million on the side, plus what he got.
Damn,
Man.
ain't number 15 million in.
What's that? Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, LA, that's very true.
15 million, that's it.
But yeah, guys, we want to come on and top it up with you, man. Ask what's people really thinking out here, man. Let us know in the comments, man. Anything else y'all see, man, before we get off here?
Oh,
Y'all see?
oh, I can't think about it right now. But I know it's something.
It's always something.
I know it's something.
Well, all right, guys, we will catch you on the next one.
It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it.
All right, leave the studio. No, not that one. In stream.